The largest iceberg, A23a, had been stacked on the continental shelf for about 34 years from 1986 to July 3, 2020. The size of A23a is about 90 by 75 kilometers with an area of 4,200 square kilometers with a thickness of 400 meters in the initial stage. The visible infrared imaging radiometer suites on Suomi NPP, NOAA, 20 and 21 had provided the view of A23a in time series. The Level 0 data of visible infrared imaging radiometer suites were provided by NOAA Comprehensive Large Array Data Stewardship System. This is a view of A23a on February 24, 2025 on 1712 Greenwich Mean Time observed by the visible infrared imaging radiometer suites on Suomi NPP. Sea ice, snow on the surface and snow crystals in the cloud are colored by yellow, and water particles in the cloud are colored white by the band combination of the visible infrared imaging radiometer suites. The polygon of A23a is manually created with plots of track in the past. The area of A23a was reduced from 4,200 to 3,300 square kilometer from July 4, 2020 to February 24, 2025, respectively. This is a plot of A23a on the topography map. A23a drifted toward the east, then to the west with counterclockwise course. Then A23a continued to the west with a rotation in counterclockwise. It is supposed that A23a was pushed partially by the current while meandering along the Antarctic circumpolar current. A23a drifted to the northeast without rotation since February 19, 2025 because of equivalent current pressure to A23a. The Antarctic circumpolar current has a significant width to push A23a. Although the distance to South Georgia Island is about 100 kilometers, the distance to the island shelf around 300 to 200 meters is about 30 kilometers on February 24, 2025. This is a plot of drifting speed of A23a since July 4, 2020 to February 24, 2025. X-axis is date. Y-axis is the speed of A23a with kilometers per day. The blue line indicates the period A23a on the continental shelf. The green line indicates the period A23a drifting along the Antarctic peninsula. The red line indicates the period A23a passing through the ridge between Weddell Sea and Scotia Sea. The orange line indicates the period A23a drifting on Scotia Sea. The drifting speed on February 24, 2025 was 30 kilometers per day. The similar high speed was recorded while A23a was pushed by Antarctic circumpolar current. A23a made touch with the island shelf of South Georgia Island on February 25, 2025. I am looking forward to hearing your comments on A23a.